Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength and body weight class, well, we're going to work upper body. Nice and strong, using some light weights and some medium to heavy weights, and of course a mat close by for when we go onto the floor. Now with that said, you want a nice cleared out area, nothing to get into your way, water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. So as we get started, simply toe tap. And as you toe tap, bend the knees right in the center, chest is up tall, reaching one arm forward and then the other. And as your arms are coming forward, I want you to think about where your shoulders are. The shoulder blades should feel like they're pressed back into your back pockets. This lifts your chest up, keeps the shoulders back and away. Now at the same time, the ribs open up a little bit. So I want you to think about contracting the rib cage inward. This engages your abdominals. Now reach the arms up and lift the leg up. Landing with a soft knee. Inhale and exhale. And then again, tap the toe, reach forward. We're warming up, increasing the circulation for everything we have to do. And now, lower the legs down, side stretch and pull. Up and pull. 4, 3, and 2. One more time. And the same with the other side. Up and pull. Up and pull. Full inhale, full exhale. 3 more. 2 and 1. Come center. Reach across the chest. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold to the left. Roll through the back foot. Up and down. Reach up. One more time. Hold here, stretching your calf and hold. Now turn to the front. Toes come up, bending your left leg and hinging, feeling the stretch in the hamstring. Deep breath. Push your tailbone all the way back and hold. Back up to center. Reach across the chest. Shoulders are back and down. 3 more. And 2. Now 1. Hold here. Roll through the foot. And down. Up and down. One more time. And hold. Lunge forward. Deep breath. Exhale and hold. Turn to the front. Toes up, sitting down. Bend the knee. Hinge from the hips. Deep breath. Exhale. Work the tailbone back. And hold. And center. Move the body around. Are you ready? Okay, we are starting first with some light weights. Now, for this, face me. I'll face sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Bend the knees slightly. They're underneath your hips. We have 2 things that we are going to do. One is in the front. Shoulders are back and down. 1 arm at a time goes forward. Now stay here. Hinge. Kick back, both arms together. Hinge back up. 1 arm at a time. And hinge. Kickbacks for triceps. And then up, alternating for shoulders. And hinge, kick back, and up, shoulders. And hinge, kick back. Feeling your triceps contract when you extend those arms out. You're feeling your shoulders engaged here. And down, kick back. Now think about holding your shoulders back and down even though you reach the arm forward. And hinge, kick back, and up, out. 2 more. Kick back, keeping your neutral spine. And reach. 1 more time. Hinge, kick back, and up, out, and out. Now come center. I'll face you for this one. Shoulders are turned out with your arms out and bicep curls up. So think of your bicep. Feel the muscle. Pretend that the weight is 1,000 pounds so that you can actually feel the muscle contract as you curl. The elbow stays in one spot and the shoulders stay back and down. Now I want you to think about something when it comes to strength training. The exercise should be challenging, but it should not feel so difficult that you feel like you have to squirm your body around in order to lift the weights. So you want full control. Last 3, 2, and and 1. Now I'm going to turn sideways. You stay facing me. We're doing one more round. Small bend in the knees. Are you ready? Arms in, one arm at a time. Now hinge, kick back. Hinge up. Shoulders stay back and down. Kick back. And up. Keeping the rib cage in, abdominals are tight. And up, one at a time. The triceps go together, hinge, kick back, and up. And hinge, kick back, and up, out, and again. Hinge, kick back, let's do 2 more. And up, this is 1. Hinge, kick back, and up, last one here. And hinge, kick back, and back up. Turning the palms out, shoulders back and down. Bicep curls, nice and slow. Think of the muscle you're training. That's the front of the arm, and I want you to feel the muscle contract as you bend your elbow. Bracing from your center. Chest is up nice and tall. 4 more. And 3. Now 2. And 1. Lower the weights. Okay, let's come down to the floor. This is a great time to grab some water, and we will set ourselves up here for success. So taking your mat out, let's back up here a little bit. First off, just sitting. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, hinge forward and hold. Now, extend the right arm forward, but reach at an angle. Stretch, center, and again, hinge forward, reach at an angle, and hold. And center. So bring yourself over to all fours. Let's place one weight on each side. And starting here with just the all fours position. I want you to feel like you're very balanced on the 4 points, but now we're going to use our right arm. So rolling in the heavier weight, now balance yourself on 3 points, and let's start with a 1-arm row. So think about retracting your shoulder blades, getting your shoulder blades to connect, and then lift the elbow up nice and tight to the body. Both hip bones are parallel to the floor. Feeling your right shoulder blade move towards your left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weight. Let's take the lighter weight for this one, still staying on the same arm. So you're looking down, balancing your weight. This time, weight goes forward and back, out and in. Now remember, you want to be able to control the weight, but it should feel slightly challenging. So with that said, if you need to adjust and lighten the weight or even increase the weight, you're the one in charge. The key here is perfect posture. 3, 2, and 1. Let that weight go down. Okay, the other side. Starting with your back row first, up and down, keeping the elbow very close to the body. Up and down, so you have slight retraction, which we're actually going to work on in a minute. But think about moving the left shoulder blade towards the right shoulder blade as your elbow lifts up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now take the lighter weight. Elbow in tight. Reach forward and in. Both hips are parallel to the floor. You're bracing in from the center and looking down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight down. Now bring yourself up. If this feels uncomfortable for your knees, you can put a towel under your knees, or you could just sit down on the floor. Let's start with both arms out. Think retraction, shoulder blades retract. They squish together, and then they let it go. And press back and release. Notice how your elbows are not bending. Basically, the arms are moving backwards because your shoulder blades are squeezing together. Brace in from the rib cage and breathe. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 4, 3, and 2. Now 1. Drop the arms. Okay, let's do one more round. Starting with your left arm. Or starting with your right arm. Okay, right arm. That's it. It's definitely the right. Okay, balance your weight here. Hips are parallel. Retract your shoulder blades slightly and lift that elbow, keeping it close to the body. And lift, feeling the shoulder blade move towards the left shoulder blade. And bracing from the center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the lighter weight around, balance your weight again, and reach forward. Out and in. Now, as the work becomes a little bit more challenging, that's when I want you to brace from the center even more. Feel your rib cage go inward. This ends up engaging your abdominals and really fortifying the center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight goes down, other side. Balance your weight and lift, keeping the elbow tight to the body. Bracing from your center and looking down. Up and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the other weight. Press out and in. Full inhale, full exhale. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights go down. Now, arms come back up, chest is tall, shoulders are down and back. Think retraction, back and release. Deep breath and exhale. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Shake your arms out. Let's stretch the arms back. Shoulder blades go back, extending the arms as much as you can. Release, deep breath, and exhale again. And release. Now, bring yourself down into a tricep push-up position. So that means your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your body is more or less of a straight line from the knees all the way to the tip of the head. So the tailbone needs to press down so your weight is in your hands. Now leading with the right arm, you'll lower your body and then lift up. Now notice my tailbone stays down. It doesn't go up into the air so that I keep my weight in my arms. Lowering yourself gently and pulling in and really strengthening from the center as you're moving. Three more. One more time. And stretch back. Now, take one of your lighter weights, starting with your left arm. Arm comes up and reach the weight behind you and up for another tricep exercise. Pulling in from the rib cage, feeling your tricep contract as the arm extends up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Arm up, press down and up. Full inhale, full exhale, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weight. Bring yourself back into a tricep push-up position. This time the left arm leads. So your body's nice and straight, pulling in from your center and lower down. Full inhale, full exhale. Two more. One more. And press back. Oh. Again, reach for your lighter weight. Arm comes up. And tricep. Up and down. Pulling in and supporting from your center. And breathing as you move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Arm comes up, press down and up. Deep breath and exhale. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weight now. Bring yourself over all the way to the floor. And reaching for the bigger weights. Starting with your arms out to the side. So think about your shoulders. They press down into the mat. Now take your knuckles up to the sky. And from there, just start with a basic chest press. One more. Now hold here. Left arm only, down. One more. Hold the arm up, right arm. Knuckles are up to the sky so your wrist is straight. One more time. And bring both weights down. Now just taking one arm across the chest and hold. And then release, other side, in and hold. And both arms straight out. Now think rotation of the shoulders, so they rotate down, they rotate up. And they rotate down, and they rotate up. Keeping the shoulders engaged into the floor. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Reaching for your weights again. Oh, the bigger ones, there we go. Okay, arms are out to the side, knuckles up. Let's go for 5 with them together. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left arm only. Up. 2, 3, aiming for the midpoint. 4, and 5. The other arm goes up. Inhale and exhale, keeping your knuckles up. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the waist down. And again, arms are up, 90 degrees, and rotate down and rotate up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Keeping the shoulders back towards the mat and just feeling the rotation within the shoulders. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Let those arms just go. Hug the knees into the chest. Big deep breath. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping one knee, one leg up, pressing your tailbone into the floor and pulling the leg towards you. And release, other side. Leg comes up, tailbone down, then press the leg slightly towards you. And release. Rolling back up. So let's push these weights out to the sides. And simply sitting up from here, you can sit any way you want to. You can extend your legs to whatever feels comfortable. If you feel like you're rounding your back under, I want you to roll up your mat, a towel, or even a yoga block and place that underneath your hips to lift you up ever so slightly so you can sit up straighter, easier. Now both arms up. Think shoulders. They come up to the ears and back and down. Up to the ears, back and down. It's as if they're moving in a circle, but you can feel the shoulder blades connect. Up and back and down. Up, back and down. Full inhale, full exhale. 3 more. And 2. 1 more. And drop the arms down. So let's just take one arm and focus on the one side. You're sitting up tall, both shoulders are down and back, and give me a hammer curl. Hammer curl. So I want you to think about this bicep. Feel the bicep contract as you curl the weight. Curl. Up and down. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, bring the weight up to shoulder level and back down. Shoulder level and down. Sitting tall, bracing from your center, and breathing as you go. So you inhale one way, exhale the other. 4 more. 3, and 2. Now 1. The other side. Chest up, shoulder blades back and down, and curl. Up and down, curl up. Deepen the breathing and lift. Up and down, curl up. Chest is up, shoulder blades are back and down. 4 more. 3 and 2. Now hold here, up to shoulder level and down. Up and down. So even though I'm extending my arm up, I'm pressing my shoulders down. I'm keeping the shoulder blades back and down. So I'd like you to do the same. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch arms. Let's do this again. Shoulders are down and back. Hammer curl. Inhale and exhale. Deepen the breathing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and hold here. Lift and lower. Up and down. Up and down. Bracing from the center. Deepening the breathing. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Chest is tall and curl. Up and down. Press up. Full inhale, full exhale. Feel your bicep contract as you bend the elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now up. Chest is tall, shoulder blades are back and down, even though the arm goes up. And lift. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weights. Let's take both arms up again. Think shoulders. They go up to the ears and back and down. Up to the ears, back and down. And up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 4 more. And 3. Now 2. And 1. Shake the arms out. Okay. Simply extending both legs out. They're about hip distance apart. And once again, hinge forward. Chest is up tall. Remember, you're keeping neutral spine. But let's take that left arm and try to reach across as far as you can. And inhale up. And exhale, hinge and reach. Let's do do that one more time. Big deep breath. Exhale and reach. Hold. And inhale and exhale. And now lift center, crossing the foot on the knee. Deep breath here and exhale and hinge. Use your right arm to reach for the knee and rotate over to the left. And now back to the center and hinge. And lift and rotate. And hinge. And rotate. Now hinge, hold here, dropping your forearm to your ankle. And the left arm comes up and back. Opening through the chest and feeling the stretch in the chest and shoulders. And release the other side. Cross the foot over, deep breath. Exhale and hinge. And now knee up and rotate. And again, hinge. And rotate. And hinge. And rotate. Now hold here. Lower the forearm. Right arm comes up and back. And release. Bringing both feet in to a butterfly. Big deep breath and slowly just shift your body weight forward to feel the stretch in your inner thighs. You can sit any way you want to. Legs can be out or crossed. And let's take the arms over for a nice side stretch. So as you press your left arm up and over, I want you to push your left hip into the mat to really accentuate that side stretch. And release the other side. Arm comes up and over. Now pushing the right hip into the mat. And hold. And center both hands behind the head. Rotate over to the right, leading with your right elbow. Now extend both arms and reach as far as you can. And back in. Rotate to the center, other side. Chest is tall. And then reach. Back in. And center, deep breath. Exhale, chin to chest. And slowly lift up. Now bring those shoulders up, back, and around. All the way around. One more. Holding the shoulders down, both arms go out to the sides. Now press the arms back and just shift your body weight ever so slightly forward. You'll feel the stretch in your chest and shoulders and release. Press back, shift forward a little bit and release. And again, press and hold. Now this time come forward for a virtual hug from me to you. And chin down. Open the arms out, press back and hold, and reverse. And release. Taking one arm, the thumb goes right into the bend, the groove of the wrist, and simply lightly press your hand down to feel the stretch through the forearm. And release, and press down. Release one more. Now palms go back up. Let's bring the arm the other way, just lightly. Press back, one more. And the other side, press the fingertips down, release, and press down. Release one more time. Palms go up, and the same thing, thumb goes in the back, right at the wrist, and release. Press down lightly, and release one more. Release. Now both arms, big circle with the wrist. As big as you can go. And now the other direction, all the way around. One more time. Palms together, fingertips go down. And release. Now arm goes across the chest, hold here. As you pull your arm across, push the shoulders down and back. Take a big deep breath and exhale. And same arm, reach across the chest and hold. And let that arm go. The other side, same thing. Arm comes in, pushing the shoulder down and back. And hold. breath and exhale. Now add a bit of rotation. And back to center. Slowly looking over to the left, keeping both shoulders parallel to me. And now look over to the right. Try to look over with the entire face, not just the eyes. And once again, over to the left. And over to the right. And back to center. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and of course, keep the body moving. Until next time, bye for now.